Hello, I'm Matt Robinson with your SCV News Break for Thursday, February 4th. A fire engulfed an attic in a Canyon Country apartment on Thursday morning. The blaze took 55 firefighters an hour to extinguish and resulted in sufficient damages to the home. The incident occurred at the 19,800 block of Sandpiper Place at approximately 10 a.m. No injuries were reported, but the Red Cross was on scene for the displaced residents. Well, a controversial mixed-use project in Newhall is back on the agenda for the City Council on Tuesday. The city will be holding a public meeting about the $18 million project that could put a 6-screen Lemley Theater and a 400-space parking garage at the corner of Railroad and Lyons. City staff released the details in a report on Thursday. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, see how a local artist is turning trash into treasures, plus see how CalArts is taking a stand against the National Football League's Code of Conduct. Stay tuned.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Hey George, there's breaking news.
AM 1220 KHTS. I'm George Cummings with breaking news here in the Santa Clarita Valley. As it turns out, we have an emergency situation going on.
Ready in 5, 4. Breaking news from the Santa Clarita Valley. There's an emergency situation happening in Saugus right now, and our news crew is on the scene with more information.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Robinson. Most people throw away their trash, but one local artist finds a use for the recycled materials. Taylor Villanueva talked to a local art recycler about how he gets a hold of his creations.
There are different ways to make something from nothing, and that's exactly what Gilbert Bernal is doing.
I call it recycle art. It's because I'm taking something that's, used and pretty much thrown out, and then I'm turning it into something that you can put on your wall or on your desk.
Bernal takes old cigar boxes and transforms them into art by adding his own designs.
It's fairly simple what I do. I, just scale a picture off the internet or, whatever source I can gather. Then I'll put it in Photoshop and I'll grid it, and then I'll, make it the same size as the boxes. And I just, transfer the image by hand and use Sharpie, whiteout, and other markers that kind of work as a weird chemical reaction, I think.
The artist even incorporates the graphics on the leftover materials he uses into his pieces of art.
There's one there by a UK musician named Goldie. That's one of my favorites. He's part of a record label called Metalheads, and he's known for having a bunch of rings and gold teeth. So on the box that I drew him on, it actually says Goldie, because that's the style of the cigar. So sometimes when I pick my work or pick the surface, I make it pertain to that person.
Bernal discovered his artistic talents when he was young.
When I was in second grade is when I realized that I can draw, or that I had the want to draw and the want to get better.
Bernal studied art in school to perfect his talent, but soon switched over to video and film.
Currently, the industry requires a lot of art to even begin a film. Storyboard artist, motion graphic artist, and CGI. That's a whole thing, but it's still requires artists to do it.
Before he was a college student, Bernal spent time serving our country.
Went in when I was 18. Did boot camp at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Field artillery. I was a mechanic, but that's where I got sent.
Well, students at CalArts are calling out the NFL for their domestic violence issues with a new PSA. The ad is titled "Topless Women Talk NFL" and calls out the association for their Breast Cancer Awareness Month activities before panning up to their bruised faces.
Hey NFL. Thanks for caring about our boobs. Wearing pink for breast cancer awareness was awesome. Now start caring about the rest of us. Stop tolerating abuse.
If the NFL won't take a stand, you should. Tell them, no hits off the field. One hit means out.
The ad aims to demand official policy reform by using the hashtag #OneHitMeansOut, and the group hopes that because the release date was so close to the Super Bowl, it will at least start a conversation. Now turning to weather, high winds are going to continue to plague the valley until Friday night. Temperatures will jump into the upper 70s by Sunday, but lows will stay in the 50s. Well, that's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. I'm Matt Robinson. Thanks for watching.